Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for you may be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Interesting. Jumping into this, Aquarius. This is interesting. Um, Okay, so I'm actually kind of like feeling this one. They're kind of, it's interesting. They're kind of showing me that wow. Wow. It almost seems and feels like, how do I say this? It seems and feels as if kind of like you were the life of the party in this scene. Literally, it's almost like a movie scene. You're the life of the party. What's nice, because there definitely was some sort of interaction taking place between the two of you, which is something that it's definitely was something that they actually looked forward to. This is something they didn't want to lose, but it almost seems and feels like it's like they had it in their grasp. They had something going on with the two of you, and they just lost it, or it just was dropped. I don't know what that is. And maybe there's some sort of altercation, miscommunication, argument, fight, conflict. I don't know. But very quickly, whatever that, in a sense, quote, falling out was, they're kind of like, well, it is what it is. All I know I can kind of do is just focus on moving forward and try and kind of keep things on track and kind of keep things in balance and in check, and do what I got to do. It's an energy of possibly this was some sort of work situation, collaboration. I don't exactly know. But they know very well it's kind of like, and gotta keep going. There's not much they kind of do. They're kind of like, well, it is what it is, so let's just kind of just keep moving. Yeah, there you are. There you are, Aquarius. Yeah, so the two of you are aware of each other somehow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You really did, didn't you, Aquarius? You really did. You're like, hey, about that jigsaw puzzle. You got any pieces for me? Hold on. Hold that thought. All right, so, oh my goodness gracious. After this, after moving on, it's almost like you're giving me a timeline, Aquarius. Moving on, press the fast forward button. There's definitely some sort of indirect direct communication taking place between the two of you, which is stressing them out. It's stressing them out. At the same time, whatever that communication after the fact is, it's interesting because they're actually putting pieces together about you as well as you're wanting to put together the pieces about them. There definitely is this energy of the two of you are mirroring each other when it comes to you want answers, they want answers. They're finding their answers through the interactions with you some type of way. I don't know how that is, but something. And here you are wanting answers about them. So whatever these answers are that they're realizing about you, they're trying to figure out ultimately what they can do, what they do feel called to do. They're trying to put together some sort of plans for themselves on, once again, how to move forward. At the same time, it's this energy of what to do. I don't exactly know. Well, nothing is truly calling me. So, and this is what's interesting. There is some sort of emotional uprising here that takes place, but they're not moving yet. Yeah, they're not moving yet. That's one they're kind of they're literally waiting to make their move. I mean, it literally could be that, but looking at 555. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ain't that something? Let's see where that goes. So jumping back into this, that energy of waiting to make their move. I feel like for them, there is, how do I say this? There seems to be a little bit of a banter back and forth between the two of you. I don't know what this banter is. Maybe they like it, maybe they don't like it. Maybe they kind of like it for the time being. Maybe it kind of, allows things to kind of smooth over a little bit. I don't know. But ultimately, they're kind of like saying, you know what, let's just once again, they're putting this energy. They're kind of like, let's just put that in the past. Let's just kind of focus on moving forward. Even though there's like this back and forthness about how they feel, what's going on, they're kind of like, you know what, never mind. Let's just put it behind us. Because ultimately what they're realizing is up ahead, it's almost like it's choosing to stay in this. They can kind of foresee that it may cause problems later on down the road, which they're saying, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't know what this, crossing of the paths was or is between the two of you. But ultimately, regarding their situation, their circumstances, they're saying it's done with. It's just done with. They know, it's interesting because ultimately, there's a lot here that they're sitting with. There's a lot that they've learned about the two of you. There's a lot. And they're in the process of kind of digesting and sitting with it. And ultimately what they're kind of saying is, it is what it is. And that's pretty much what they're saying is, I'm going to stay pretty much on track at all costs. And so what they're kind of saying is they don't want to be derailed ever again. Pretty extreme, but that's what they're showing me. So of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, an earth sign, a fire sign, or an air sign. They're all here. Goodbye.